2026 World Cup had been going for less than 90 minutes, and a Brazilian had already made history. Not a player, not a coach, the referee. Meet Wilton Pereira Sampaio, Brazilian, born in Goiás, FIFA referee since 2013, veteran of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, including England versus France in the quarterfinals. On paper, one of the most experienced referees on the planet. On the pitch, opening day of 2026, an absolute menace. Mexico versus South Africa, the first match of the 2026 World Cup, the whole planet watching. And Wilton Pereira Sampaio walked onto that pitch with a red card itching in his pocket. First red card, South Africa's Spefelo Sithole, straight red, gone, just like that. The opening game of the World Cup, and we're already down to 10 men. And then he did it again! South Africa's Themba Zwane, second red card of the match. At this point, the South African bench looked like they were watching a house fire.
And then, because why stop at 2, Mexico's Cesar Montes, red card number 3. 3 send-offs, 1 game, the opening game of the entire World Cup. Wilton Pereira Sampaio had seen enough football for one evening.
But the red cards weren't even the only thing that went viral. New for 2026, referees now wear a body cam on their head. So the world got a first-person view of Wilton deciding people's fates. And when he made his VAR announcements, he did it in English. A Brazilian referee in America explaining decisions in English with a camera strapped to his head, sending off 3 players. This man was built for content. To put this into perspective, in the entire 2022 World Cup in Qatar, there were only 3 red cards total across all group stage matches combined. Wilton matched that number in 1 game, the first game. Now, before you think this was a one-off, let's talk about Wilton Pereira Sampaio's greatest hits in Brazilian football, because this man has been causing chaos for years. The World Cup just gave him a bigger stage.
2023, Corinthians 4, Grêmio 4. Last minute, the ball hits Yuri Alberto's arm wide open inside the box. Textbook penalty. Wilton waves it off. The VAR waves it off.
The CBF's own refereeing committee admitted the error the next day and suspended the entire crew. Grêmio finished the season 2 points behind champions Palmeiras. 2 points. Wilton Pereira Sampaio, ladies and gentlemen. 2024, Rio Derby, Fluminense versus Botafogo. Fluminense wanted a penalty, arm to the face inside the box. Botafogo wanted a red card, Marcelo stomping on a player. Wilton? He gave neither. Both sets of fans left furious. Truly a democratic performance. 2020, Internacional versus Flamengo, title race. Flamengo claimed 2 clear handballs inside the box, both ignored. Their vice president sent a formal letter of complaint to the CBF. A formal letter about a referee. That's how bad it was.
And if you think this started recently, 2016, Internacional versus Botafogo. Contested red card, missed penalty, and Internacional's own directors called Wilton publicly, on the record, mal-intentioned, which in Portuguese means badly intentioned. They basically called a FIFA referee a cheat on the microphone at the press conference.
The pattern with Wilton is always the same. Handball interpretations that nobody agrees with, VAR delays that drive commentators insane, and an almost supernatural ability to be at the center of the most important and most controversial moments every single time.
So when the 2026 World Cup opened with 3 red cards, viral headcam footage, and a Brazilian referee announcing decisions in English to 70,000 people, nobody who had watched Brazilian football for the last decade was surprised. Wilton Pereira Sampaio didn't just referee the opening game of the World Cup, he made it his.
Did you make 2 wrongs? Know that daddy never made a right before, darling.